But let's get to it here. Win streak versus win streak. Both team has 2 wins. Let's get into it here. Red team is team #FreeMack. The blue team is team Mack. Just so that we're not confused, we're just going to refer to as team Mack as team Lemons. And then team #FreeMack is Z's team. But let's get into this one here. Starting off, we're seeing that, the red team doing a great job in order to kind of somewhat build a lead for themselves here. They're getting some nice damage on both of blue team members. Gizmo is
I'll be so shocked if the red team doesn't win. Like, color me red and call me hockey, because I'll be so shocked if the red team does not win this. This is a good team of Gizmo and Teosha. They played with each other a lot. I'm pretty sure they're actual teammates now.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, Downsig, I think he was hoping for the slide to work there, but Downsig is covered by Teosha. You can see there is a clear better player between Gizmo and Teosha and twos, and that is Gizmo, because it just seems like Teosha is good, but he's not at Gizmo's level. As I say that, Gizmo tries to kill his own teammate.
I mean,
but Teosha keeps up for himself, Teosha really keeps up for himself. You see him starting up here. Could have went for a little bit more. Gizmo was not in position. Should have known better. But Teosha is good, but the main focus that blue team should be focusing on is, hey, let's get Teosha out and force the 2v1 on Gizmo.
Yeah, I mean, you said that how the red team, would definitely, they're definitely gonna build some momentum with this 2v2s. But honestly, the blue team starting off, they're not looking too bad. But we've seen Day eats a side sig from Gizmo here, and you mentioned kind of the team composition of Gizmo and Teo. The one thing I know about both of them is they're not 2v2 players, and that's where you're seeing a little bit of rust from them. I mean, you're not seeing those big long combos. You're not seeing any sort of, good follow-ups from them. They're getting the momentary 1-2s. Oh my goodness, that's a bad knockout there from Day onto Lemons.
I was told, Lemons said that Day was 2400, and I'm not really seeing the 2400. Maybe it's because he's not playing with his usual teammate.
Something like that.
Yeah, Gravity can't still down stick from up there. What are we doing? He needs to get back in there, needs to help his teammate more. Lemons just seems like he's always lost at the moment. He's in the middle, doesn't know where to go, just begging to get hit. And Teosha and Gizmo are doing such a good job at just separating both of them, forcing 2v1s. They're better 1v1 players than both of them.
Right.
And they're forcing them 1v1s. They don't need to play 2v2. They don't need to play in the way we see other players like Snipes plays or usually plays for twos.
Right. Or even Hades and Winter, to be honest. But getting back to the action here, the red team is still up, but it's not by a big margin to say. Big NC connects from a Day. It leads to the knockout onto Gizmo, tying up the stock on right now. It's 2 apiece coming in from both sides here. Definitely coming down to the wire here, but Lemons is to be looked out for. And same for Teo. They are the most damaged on the field for their respective teams.
Keeps hitting his teammate. This is bad. Day has a big problem with just hitting his teammate. It helped cause the start of the downfall for blue team. It's looking very unlike, Day with a recovery, but gets stopped midway because of Gizmos. And lights, it looks so cooked for Day. If I'm Day, I'm saying, you know what? Let me just go for 6. It's just round 1. It's early on. If they can focus on not leaving their teammates on 1v1 situations, they'll be good. They need to just be better at that. Stop letting Lemons be fussing on the 1v1 situation. Stop putting yourself in the 1v1 situation. I think it's a go Nets, Day. Yeah. I think it's a go Nets, bro.
It's looking rough indeed, and Teo is going to say, yes, man, we're going to be going next. 1-0 right now in the 2v2s in the red team favor. In Z's team favor, team #FreeMack is going to be building some momentum to start off this best of 5 in the 2v2s. And as we look at the replays, hopefully, hold up, my replays broke. Oh shit.
Replays, wake up.
Yeah, the replays are dead, folks. But anyways, let's get back at. They're ready for game number 2 here, folks. So yeah, I mean that start of that game, we saw a lot of friendly fire coming in from the blue team. Even from the red team, we did see some friendly fire here and there, but the thing about this is, I know Teo and Gizmo, they're feeling really good right now against this team because, I mean, Lemons and Day, they haven't played with each other before, and they're going to opt for those 1v1s. And when it comes to those 1v1s, I'm sure that Gizmo and Teo are feeling confidence in those separate 1v1s. And what I mentioned at the start of this 2v2s is in order for blue team to even put themselves up on the board here in the 2v2s portion, they need to establish some synergy between each other, and I think that's going to be the only way. If you can't win those separate 1v1s, you're going to have to work together as a team in order to build up that damage here, and that's what we're not seeing from the blue team at the moment, but I hope we see it in the best of 5.
Yeah, I hope so too. 1-0 in the lead for red team, but the blue team can't do this. They're back in the 2v1 in the 1v1 situations. It's bad for Lemons. You can see Lemons is just not on par with anybody else here. Lemons needs that help from Day. You know, Day, stop letting him be alone. Teosha messing up the N6, messing up the N6 by Day. Everybody's just messing up the N6 today. No N6 for anybody. Tio, it was amazing getting back up there, using the weapon throw to stop Mr. Goodman's Day's usual down 6. I don't think one of Day's down 6 have hit yet.
Never.
A ground pound. And Gizmo, Tio doing what they do best, trying to separate them. In the middle, both.
Nice
Lemons
big
is the first one out. First blood goes to red team. Gizmo, nice call out from Lemons. And Sisig, nice call again. And good shot from Day. Landing the whip. Oh, that was Sigurd for. That was Sigurd his own teammate for a reason. But it's pretty tied up now. You wouldn't expect that these two are from different clans now. Spirit Empire versus Spirit Collusion at the moment. Blue team repping that Spirit Collusion. Well, I know Weiss would be proud of them if he was still in Collusion. I don't know anyone else with Collusion. Yeah, Mori is proud of them. Lemons with a lovely grab. Lemons with another lovely grab. This is tight hockey.
It is really tight indeed, and you can see, I mean, the red team is, I mean, the blue team started off with somewhat of a lead, with Day kind of, you know, being the stock, and was the last one to lose his first stock. But now that we're seeing, I mean, as we settle down into the second stocks here, we're seeing that the blue team is definitely, I mean, the most damage onto the field here. But it's still really even here. Side stick coming out, the down stick coming out from Gizmo. None. The side stick did connect from Tio, though. Big recovery sends him up in the heavens here. Day right now. Looking to get a weapon. He does pick up the axe, but he gets sent up straight up to the heaven. Friendly fire coming out from the red team. Blue team trying to get out Gizmo, but they're unable to do so. Recovery connects on to Tio. Side tick from Tio connects on to Lemons.
Why are you going for these down stick? That's my down stick. That's none of them hit. Oh my god! And 6 hits. Doesn't get the elimination. That's shocking. Recovery. Doesn't go for another recovery. A weapon throw instead. Tio was right above him. And Day falls. Unless Spook, no, Lemons doesn't even go for the save. He notices it too late. Oh.
Now more left in a momentary 2v1.
He was just stuck in between. Should I save him or should I not? And he made the decision way too late. You have to commit to the decision.
Yeah,
down 6, bro.
And we're
I think this is 8 down 6 in total, and one of them have only hit and it's on his own teammate. 3 on the gauntlets, 5 on the ass. These down 6 from Day is describing the match where like you're throwing everything you have at them and it's just not working.
Yeah. Definitely not, you know, kind of spacing around and playing off of your teammate. But you know what? The blue team, they need to definitely take out Tio here. Tio's living for too long. And, I mean, 231, man, on the second stock. They got to get him out quickly.
His own teammate had to do it.
Gizmo said, Tio, man, you're taking too much of the spotlight, man. The casters are looking at you. They're not looking at me right now. Get out of here. 77 damage on the last stock. 88 right now on Gizmo's last stock. But look at Day right now. 188. He's about to go and leave Lemons in the 2v1 spot here. The red team, they're feeling themselves in this game number 2. It's not looking good for the blue team at the moment. Recovery connects from Gizmo, leads to the knockout. Lemons now left in the 2v1. Oh, friendly fire. Who is he emoting? Who is he emoting?
Oh, Tio. Okay, Tio, let him know. Let him know. Rep your shit. Rep your stuff.
Oh man, but
oh my god.
What is this combo,
damage,
bro?
still not eliminated. Lemons falls to himself. Oh, the dodge comes. And listen, Snipes is a dudes player. If I'm Snipes, you have to give them coaching right now. Like, you gotta barge in. There's little mistakes that Mr. Good Day and Lemons are doing so much that is the result of them losing. They're throwing the weapons too much. Day is throwing down 6 and none of the down 6 are connecting. Lemons is put in 1v1 situations, and in those 1v1 situations they can't save him. Move out the way, save yourself, dodge differently, change it up. They are little mistakes both of them are making where they're letting Gizmo and Tio get the lead because they keep doing little mistakes over and over and over again that they turn into big mistakes, that they turn into problems. Repetitive stuff that you need to change. Let's stop with the weapon throws. Let's stop splitting each other up, and let's stop with the down 6 for good sake. Day, like, none of them are connecting. Like, unbind that right now. Unbind that. Like, like, it's just insane that it's so tight. They can't take a round off of Gizmo and Tio. It is so likely that they take a round. They could take it now, but they need to lock in. They need to fix those small mistakes now, and they need to just beat the goofy out of Gizmo and Teoshell. Gizmo and Teoshell, on the other hand, plays so well. Teoshell has leveled up, lives longer, plays a lot more passive, knows, hey, mechanically, they're kind of beating me sometimes. I'll pass them out. And I'm Artemis. I got them 6. I'll finish them off whenever I need to. I'll finish them. I'm good at finishing.
Yeah, I mean, great breakdown from you, man. But I think the blue team, we're seeing a swap here coming in from Lemons, going from the crossover now to the Ada, trying to pull a little of inner snipes in them and try to set up something. Indeed.
Ooh,
and we're seeing the blue team, I mean, they're getting a little bit of form here. Big Stair knocks out, and that's a good knockout onto Gizmo. Hold up.
Okay, no, Lemon, what are you doing? Why a down stick, bro? Oh my god.
Hey, that's still good damage though. Look at the position they're in. Already taking the first stocks, and you know what? He's taking a little bit of word from you. He's following up. He's setting up his teammate. 85 damage. Look at this right now. They're getting some nice stuff. They're getting the good follow-ups, and this is what we need to see coming in for the blue team, especially in this game number 3 when they're down on match point.
One thing I was saying about Gizmo and Teoshell beforehand is that, like I said, they're not really good at this 2v2 stuff, but they're really good 1v1 players. You say, I say, the combos don't really work too well. Like, Gizmo, what are you doing there?
Bouncing into there, wow.
And all the way down there, Lemons, on the other hand, playing so amazing on this Ada, bro. Even got the snipes drip on, too, and everything.
Yeah. You could swear that this is snipes on his account, bro.
It must be, bro.
It must be.
Yo. Teoshell!
Oh!
Teoshell, yes, touch! Oh, look at him! He's waiting for the follow-up. No, but Gizmo messes up. I think it was a mess up above. Teoshell gets it. And finally, a dash against it by Day! Day has dancing!
Yeah, and Gizmo right now in a rough spot. Momentary 2v1, but he misses the down save. Day, you know, lets Gizmo snag by. But hold up, Gizmo. Cooking Lemons. Lemons does make the turnaround.
This is the 2v1 situation I'm talking about. Lemons with the basic dodges needs that help from Day. Day's not coming in with that help. You know Day's not coming in with that help. They need to get Gizmo on his last stock now. This is so bad. This is so bad for blue team. Just like that. One Teoshell string and it's cooked. And 6 from Teoshell. It's almost cooked. He's not gonna go for the grandpa. Oh my god. Lemons with a lovely save. And Sigs are missing at the moment. They gotta stop throwing these Sigs and putting them in off of positions. No more Sigs, Lemons. No more Sigs. This is cooked right now. Stop throwing your weapon. It's just the mistakes are catching up again.
Yeah, the mistakes are definitely catching up right now, and it's looking like the end of the 2v2s because Day once again left in a 2v1. It's 3 stocks to 1, 181. Day it might just be lights out the recovery. Sends him up in the heavens right now. 198. He picks up the gauntlets, but he has such a hill to climb right now. Both Tio and Gizmo knows it. The team hashtag free Mack. They're going wild because they know they got a game mode in the bag for sure. Tio, he's playing with his food. He's playing with Day. God. He's saying, Day, you are my food right now. He's playing with his food.
He's not even going for a TikTok clip. He's just going for endlights. And as expected, Gizmo and Tio take that in a dominating fashion. 3-0. And I know now everybody's just looking at Snipes. They gotta be looking at Snipes and say, Snipes, yo, please save us. Please save us. Snipes is literally their Jesus at the moment. They have to look up at Snipes and pray. Please, Snipes, save us. Save us from this. We got Koa, Weiss, and Snipes, the most passive team alive on Team Lemons. And we have Yamori, Nick, and Nocturne. Who the hell is Nocturne?
That's Z.
Z, the most average team on, like oh my god, on Nick's team. And it's like boring versus boring. And they're somehow undefeated. I'm excited to see this. I want to see less boring, because when 2 borings combine, it's gonna be exciting hockey. We got Koa and Yamori first up, and I'd say they're pretty much on the same level. Only thing is, Yamori's not on his level when he's on sword. Don't know why he went immediately for a ground pound. We're gonna see Yamori on this sword. He needs to throw that weapon away. He knows he can't play sword.
Yeah, Yamori,
Yamori, throw it away. Oh my
I
god.
mean,
Koa
Yomori,
getting
she's,
punished. Oh my god.
Yomori, she's, I mean,
mean,
she's cooking on the sword just a little bit here.
Koa's just running into it. Koa's like, please.
I mean,
Please keep hitting me.
just to explain as
Koa's-
well to Koa why Koa is here and not the typical Yuzi or Blue is that Koa is substituting in for their team as a part of the sub pool here. But Alice or Yomori, you know, she's cooking right now over on to the Great Sword. Finally gets a first knockout there. And in case if this is your first crew battle, folks, how does crew battles work? It's 2 stocks on the player rotation. So, I mean, it's going to move a lot more quicker. These stocks are going to count. Each and every single hit counts so much, and the leads can be built quickly. So, I love this starter from, you know, Team Z here to put Alice or Yomori here coming in the first spot. Because, you know, I think with the Great Sword, she can definitely build up some nice damage, but Koa is going to put the stop to the bleeding just a little bit, able to get the first stock out of there, and now Yomori is going down to her last stock.
Anytime blue team loses a stock, it's a 20% more likely chance that Snipes team wins. You need as much stocks as you can against Snipes, and putting Snipes as an anchor is just evil, in my opinion. This man can literally wreck everybody in the other team, but they want to make sure they believe in the others. Yomori gets that, she gets that elimination well and done, and this is the thing that she needs. On the other hand, Weiss is like Yomori's nightmare. I've never seen them fight each other, but I've heard like Weiss always runs to Yomori's. We'll see it now. Yomori needs to lock in. Sidelight, you know Weiss plays passive. You cannot throw in the first hit. Mostly not a great stone. You do not want to throw in a recovery without any dodges or jumps left. You have to play as passive as Weiss. He's trying to bait you. He's a master at baiting. As some would say, a master baiter. He loves playing that passive. He's going to try and gain your mental. And Yomori's mental isn't the best. We know this clearly well. Ooh, that one didn't catch. Yomori could have punished twice there. Didn't. It's just so scared because Weiss is in her head. There's a down stick. Doesn't get the elimination just yet. It'll be so shocked. That's not a side stick.
Nice slide charge down stick there. But you know what? Yomori still makes it back onto stage right now and racking up some nice damage. 105, but still in a very desperate spot right now. Weiss, holy, gets it there.
That's huge. Awful choice by Weiss there. I don't know why he was at going there. And he's on the Yomori's on the sword and he immediately gets eliminated.
Not bad,
3
not bad
stocks for red team, 4 stock. Nocturne needs to get this stock, and when I say needs to get this stock, I mean needs to get this stock with White still on this health bar.
Yeah, I mean, Z needs to lock in for sure, but Z could definitely, I mean, go toe-to-toe with Weiss. I feel like if they play their cards right, Z can definitely take out his last stock. And
my bad.
No, I definitely think it's doable. But the only thing is, I mean, once again, the wild card of Snipes being at anchor, it's going to be a very tough anchor to beat here. But they have their best members in the anchor spot, and that's the beauty about the 3v3s. We get to kind of also see a glimpse in the potential 1v1s that might happen.
No overextend. Good job from Z there. Wait for his landing. This is what you have to do against Weiss. Just wait for his landing.
You got 16. You got 16 minutes on the clock here. You can run out that 16 minutes. Use your time wisely.
This is the thing. Weiss is in his head. Weiss is, look how Z's playing. Weiss is in his head. Z, stop! Oh my god!
I would definitely. I mean,
coach?
Z is definitely he's holding his.
Is so bad.
He is holding his ground, but he's getting hit by these sidelights. He's getting hit with these 1 or 2 hits or so. But I mean, it's Axe versus Spear. 1 or 2 hits on Axe can definitely rack up some nice damage. Just like that, it's even and back in his favor. But a recovery connects from Weiss here. Big Sair sends him over to the left side. Down stick connects. He's now running into the moves. Ground pound comes out, catches a recovery, and just like that, he realizes, I'm not going to be getting that stock. He goes down to his last stock now.
Z needs to play passive, but you could tell Ryan said when he got tired of that. I'm tired of this passive as a passive. And that's what happens. That's what passive players love. Weiss literally says, yeah, that's why I play passive. He said that before, and you can see how it gets in people's head, like Z, who just... the mental isn't as strong as others.
Yeah, indeed.
Nails. Z needs the elimination now. Needs to, before he hits triple digits. Needs it ASAP. Like, this is Snipes we're talking about who's up next. Oh my goodness, you need to play passive, Z.
See, right now he does have the damage lead. Big recovery. Doesn't need to knock out, but still massive damage. Slide charge into down sig, but it doesn't connect.
Nice. Okay, there's a chance that blue team gets this upset. But Z needs to play passive, needs to just sneak in the hits whenever. Because once Snipes gets a weapon, it's cooked. There's a weapon, and Snipes got it. It's so cooked.
I mean, he definitely needs some extra credit.
27 of them.
That's still huge.
Any damage is good. And down sig. No, bro. I thought. No! What? What are you hitting?
Yeah, definitely a misplay coming in from Z there, but we got the clean 1v1s, folks. Only a 27 damage lead, but Nick is going to have to work with it right now. He doesn't have to take 3, he needs 2. But same for Snipes, all he needs is 2 stocks. We know the power of Snipes from these past battles in the round 1 and the round 2. We know how powerful Snipes can be, whether it's in the anchor spot, whether it's in the starting spot. He knows how to get a lead, he knows how to take the stocks, and he is his team's dependent right now. His whole team bets on him to win the game mode that he's in. If the blue team can create this upset and push for the 2-0, it would be huge right now, but Nick is in such a rough spot. What?
Look at his domination. Snipes and friends are just so good because of Snipes. Like, this is what I've seen every stock. That's why you need to play the passive game Weiss is forcing on you. That's why you need to play the game that Koa is forcing on you. Because it doesn't matter about those 2 players. Those 2 players, you can say they suck. And yes, you do have a point. They do suck. But Snipes is just so goddamn good that it doesn't matter who Snipes is with, because every stock matters. You need 6 stocks against Snipes.
Yeah, and you know Snipes, he's definitely wants to win as a co-captain. I mean, these are the battle of the co-captains here. He does not want to be going in to be the first team to, you know, have a loss. He wants to continue that win streak. He wants to get that 3 win streak. He does not want to go 2-1. But Nick right now has such a tall task ahead of him. Is gonna have to go to next game because we got game number 1 of the crew battles.
Only 64 damage done by Nick. This is what I mean. You have to play Weiss's passive game. I know it's hell, but you have to, Z. You have to play Koa's game too. You know, Koa was switching up a little bit, but he has this tendency of hey, I'm gonna throw out the first attack first no matter what, even on wake up, because your final boss is Snipes, and no hiding Snipes in front of 2 minions. It's like playing any game that has a final boss. You have your minions out front, you have your normal enemies, which is Koa, then you have your mini boss, which is Weiss, and then you have Snipes as the boss. You need to play it like that. Your whole team is a single player with 6 lives on them. Snipes has like 20 lives.
Yeah. Once again, I mean, the red team are going to be going in the same order of Koa, Weiss, and Snipes. No swaps whatsoever. Confidence coming in from both of the teams. No, we're only seeing the legend swap from Weiss from the Orion over to the Reno.
Well, Reno, and he's like giving them a chance. I feel like he's like, you know what?
Yeah, he's giving them.
Because I know Weiss gets cocky. With what Snipes had told me, Weiss gets cocky, so he switches out. This is not like a Skitset chakram change, but like I'm good at both characters. This is I don't believe in y'all. And if I'm blue team, I'm gonna take that a different way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that too hard. Oh my god, Yamori she's just so aggressive right now because you can see the mental games I've gotten into them hockey.
Yeah, most definitely. And I mean,
it's sad. It's
right
so
now
sad.
It's not looking like a great start. Oh my goodness, what an end save.
And it's a 2-1 win for Snipes team. Like, yes, you got Snipes. You guys are on a Mario level. You got like, okay, listen, Koa and Weiss are like Mario enemies. You're an Elden Ring boss, mother. Like, there's the big difference between you and your teammates. And like, look at Koa! Like, what? Yeah, Yamori, this is awful from her! Just easily falling for the basic stuff, and it's so cooked. If I'm Nick, I'm praying that I can match his level in a 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, we mentioned before that the 3v3s is such a crucial mode for the blue team to take, and it's just not looking like it's starting off to be that way. But you know what? Yamori showing some signs of life right now. Is able to take that first stock out of there from Koa. Both of them are on their last stocks here. Maybe Yamori can get some nice great sword string to rack up some damage, and it'll build back the damage for themselves here. But they're going to need more than a great sword string in order to bring this one back. They need almost like a miracle here, folks, because Koa's in the head of Yamori right now. Recovery connects in. This is a worse start compared to game 1, and they lost the game 1. The blue team lost the game 1, folks, and this is not a great start coming from them. Z, the captain for the blue team, has to put in so much work right now for them.
He has to play passive. He has to play slow. He needs, and he's just. I feel like they've mentally lost. Koa has broken Yamori, and Weiss, it seems like maybe has broken Z. But overall, it just feels like they lost the mental game. They lost the skill game last game. This time they're losing the mental game, because how are you letting Koa do this to you?
Yeah, I mean, team #free Mack, they were able to win the
my
2v2s,
goodness,
but it
this is
seems like they can't
so-
even get through the first member of Team Mack right now. Actually, not even a member of Team Mack, a member of the substitute pool, Koa. I mean,
This is yeah, like like both these teams are undefeated, but there's a clear team that's better than the other team, and it's
Yeah.
scary how Snipes can determine that overall. This is even a diss on Nick's team. This is uh, just so outstanding that Snipes is so good at ones and twos now. He used to be a twos demon. Lately, he's becoming a ones demon. The only thing to stop him, if brawlhalla mainstream or side stream is streaming his game, then he loses. And Koa has taken 3 stocks. Nick, be scared.
yeah, I mean, Nick is gonna need, he's gonna have to prepare for, you know,
Oh
this
my
climb.
God,
because,
bro.
I mean, Koa has no
Koa-
intentions of sacrifice. They have no intentions of losing this last stock here. They're racking up so much
Yeah.
damage. Already got Yamori stocks out, and Z finally gets the end light off. It doesn't lead to the knockout, just as yet another one. This should lead to the knockout. And now you're coming into a 3 stocks to 4 situation where you lost the game number 1. This is a best of 3, folks. So if the blue team loses this one, which they're shaping up to lose this one, we got a 1v1 tiebreaker, and we already talked about how that is gonna go. So
Look what Weiss is gonna do. Weiss can do whatever, and he knows he can do whatever. And Weiss is gonna do whatever.
yeah, Weiss is
Because,
like
Weiss can do whatever, and he has Snipes right there. Snipes already eliminated 3 stocks. Snipes dominantly took away 3 stocks. He didn't even hit triple digits on damage. He knows he can do whatever, and that's what he's gonna do with this Reno. Cocky motherfucker. Like, he just... And that's what I like about Weiss. Like, he's this true villain, you know, and you hate him, or you love him if your name is Hockey for some reason. But if he's not on your team, you hate him. Like, you hate his attitude, you hate playing against him. You hate how slow he plays, and Nick has to play that slow game. Nick has to take 4 stocks away. He couldn't even take one of Snipe's stocks.
yeah.
And he's getting cooked right now by
He's getting
Weiss.
cooked by
Weiss is
Weiss.
about to lap him. Weiss is about to lap. Oh my God, Weiss has lapped him. Almost got that.
Oh,
Ooh,
big, nice turnaround, huge.
Oh,
Get the
got
knock
that.
out.
Okay.
That's huge for him. He got the first stock under there, but he has to take one more, and then he has to look at the Elden Ring boss of Snipes.
He has to look at Snipes is I want to say not Radon. I feel like I'll be sizing him if he's Radon, but I'll give him a good little any of the DLC bosses. You could be I don't even know. Nick is just getting cooked at the moment. I have to focus on Nick at the moment. Nick needs to eliminate Weiss quickly. Tried to go for the next special. Is not looking good, bro. It's not looking
It's not
good.
looking good whatsoever. This is not the position that they wanted to be in. They're down in this game number 2. In the game 1, they did not win. I mean, it's looking like, honestly, we might just have to hope and pray that they win the 1v1 tiebreaker. Otherwise, I mean, it's going to be Team Mack taking the victory for this battle here. But you know what? Nick, he's fighting back. He has the guitars in hand. He's trying to take this last stock here somehow. But Weiss is just racking up all the extra credit damage on the first stock of Nick here. And it's just looking, every second that Weiss is alive, it's looking even more grim and grim as it progresses throughout this crew battle here. Recovery connects from Nick. Big Sear sends him over to the left side right now, looking for the Nick special. You know, Weiss is going to be waiting that one out. He gets a recovery. Big recovery, though, from Nick. Finally leads to the knockout. You know what? Nick, he's able to, you know, bring this down to a tied up stock situation, but all Snipes need is one weapon and a down stick, and it's going to lead to the knockout onto Nick. Not even a weapon. 2 stocks to 1, folks. Nick needs to take 2 in his last here.
This
Man,
is practice. This is what we're gonna see in the next game. Nick needs to win this. Nick needs to show himself. Yeah, I can beat Snipes. Otherwise, it's gonna be an easy 2-1. At the moment, Nick is getting dogged on.
Yeah, these signatures are coming out here. I mean, Nick finally gets in there and nothing more. He's looking for the weapon here, but Snipes is protecting it with his life. Sidelight into NSIG connects, and Nick goes low. GC side tigging. It's tiebreaker time, folks. Game number 2 of the crew battles goes towards the red team's favor. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't say that I expected it. I mean, honestly, I did.
Wait up, wait, hold up. Before we tune away, Koa did more damage than Z, Nick combined. Like it's scary. That's what I mean by that. Like, he is in his head.
Game number 1 of the 1v1 tiebreaker. It is tied up 1-1
This is
apiece.
on East, right?
It is on East, yeah.
And it's even more of a detriment to Nick. You have to fight. I'm gonna call it me. What was his nickname that I gave him? Mr. Perfect Snipes.
Perfect, yeah.
I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth. We all know how good Snipes is. Snipes wrecked Hades 3-2.
Yeah.
And that was Snipes playing on a bad day. Snipes wrecked Blaze 3-0. And Snipes is about to wreck Nick like he did in the crew battles. We saw how he wrecked Blaze in crews before wrecking him in ones.
remorse.
And we saw how he did it to Nick. Like, I call it as he is. It wrecked. Yes, that's what he did. He messed him up. He dominated.
Yeah, Nick right now finally picking up the guitars. You look at this right now. The first hit that they got on to Snipes was when they were at 184 damage. I mean, this is not looking like a too hot start here for Nick, but you know what? He's going to have to hope for something here. He has a clean best of 5 ahead of him. It's no longer 2 stocks. He can work with the 3 stocks here, but I'm not sure if that's going to help him out or going to change anything. Snipes takes the first blood, the first strike. The first knockout goes towards Snipes' favor on 62 health.
I shouldn't say he wrecked Hades, but he did beat Hades on an off day.
Yeah.
But Snipes is just a scary dude.
Yep. I mean, there's a reason why he is
scary.
There's a reason why he is in that seed 1 spot for the whole entire Spirit Series draft. I mean, he is a very talented player, but it's 1s or 2s all-rounded player. I mean, he's a great asset for team. But okay, there we go. Nick is able to get the first knock.
What was he scared of? I guess he was expecting the Nick special.
Yeah, I think he was expecting a down stick, perhaps.
There's the N-Sig. Bro, you gotta call that N-Sig the Snipe special. Vintage Snipes! Vintage Snipes!
Vintage Snipes.
Dude, look how dominating Snipes is. Snipes is so scary. If there's any team, here's the goal like with going against Snipes team. Beat him 2-0. Because if you fuss that game 3, the only team that can even do that is Sleepy's team. And even then, I'd say just fuss the 2-0. Because you saw how Snipes did Hades on an off day, supposedly. That's what Snipes says. But you just can't fuss that 2v1.
Yeah, I
Snipes
mean,
is playing so well right now.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Nick. Last stock situation, and the damage is basically even. The stocks tells a different story here. Nick has to take 2. Snipes has to take. Oh my goodness, the reads coming out from him though. Okay, nice. That's a good stock to take. Saw little signs of life. He was getting the heads of Snipes a little bit, but you know what?
It's a little too late though.
Yeah, it is a little too late, I would say.
A little too late. Like, unless he can somehow get crazy here, which I don't believe he can. It's a little bit too late. I think Snipes has kind of slacked off a little bit. You can see like how slow he's playing, not like spamming those things like crazy. And he's on the blasters. We know he sucks on the blasters.
Yeah, he heard you and he immediately gets the spare.
Yeah,
shows out the side sig, but it doesn't connect. Hold up, Nick right now. 2-piece combo. Big Sear doesn't lead to the knockout 194. The next hit should though. Big Sear to make it back onto stage. Hold up the nair. Hold up the D-light.
Okay. He's
not getting hit by the side sig.
He's on his.
Oh!
Too greedy. He had the momentum, but Snipes, it low-key seemed like he was luring him out there. Yeah. Near the end, it seemed like, come here, buddy, come here, come here. And then like he just dodged away and got him with the sale. Good job from Nick though. He's not keeping it close. He's not keeping it far. Yeah, it's a close game, and I like it. This is way closer than I thought. This is not like the cruise.
The one thing I would like to mention about Nick as well too, I mean, you look at the last interaction coming down to that first game there. You saw that Nick was on his last stock and he had to take 2 of Snipes, and he brought it down to what could be a very, what we thought would have been a very close situation, and honestly could have, at a moment there, I believed that, you know, Nick could have definitely, you know, had a chance at taking that game number 1, but you know, we're getting into game number 2.
Blasters. This is what Nick wants Snipes on. He knows he's better than Snipes at Blasters. This is what you want Snipes on. Snipes is not that good on Blasters. That is his weakest game point. We all know that's his weakest game point. Second to being on side stream or mainstream on Brawlhalla. That is his general weakest game point. But his Blasters are not that good.
Down sig connects.
He's on the down sig and the dare, and he's gonna go for another dare. He didn't even need it, but you just know how good he is.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the first stock from Nick.
Ooh,
that's the first stock from Nick. Yeah.
Yeah. First blood from Snipes all the time. Playing a little bit on, playing a little bit cocky. Look how he flows. He flows so well.
Dude. Snipes right now unarmed. He doesn't even need a weapon. He's still racking up the damage onto Nick, and this is all extra credit here. I mean, he's still on his first, and he's racking damage on the second right now. Over onto the blasters. Gets a D-Light Sayer.
wow.
Sends him up to the right side. Another Sayer. Double it up.
My
Nice.
gosh.
Sidelight recovery. Oh my
my.
goodness. Saints the sex. You know what? My blasters is pretty good too. Let me show you real quick.
It's
He
all
swaps
over
the
my
spare. He
screen.
swaps
my
the spare,
God.
Ski. He throws at the spare. This is such a statement to you, bro. He's legit saying right now, man, you know what?
He has the stream on. I know he's gonna say that in an interview too. He's genuinely just going blaster for blaster and saying, "I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry." He even prime blasters. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw
But
it.
he prime blasters. Yeah.
Nick right now looking for the guitars though. He picks up the
maybe he just needs
guitars.
to get that blasters up because
Looking
he's
for the
looking
first
better
stock.
than
He
the
gets it
blasters.
there. Nothing more.
Oh.
That's going to be the knockout. Okay. Once again, Nick was in this position before in this game number 1. It's definitely doable for Nick to bring this one back, but he needs to try to see if he can channel that momentum from what he got from game number 1. Try to
Barely caught him. Oh my god.
yeah, and try to, you know, kind of manifest that energy from that game number 1 into this game number 2 and try a little bit more again, because I feel like Snipes is getting the download onto you really well right now, and Nick isn't getting the full download onto Snipes. It's a very hard matchup for him, but
there's the
guitars
Nick
is cooking
special
up.
for nothing. Snipes says, "You know what? I'm no longer good in this blaster. Let me get back in the spiel and let me just mess you up." Oh, that's sick
Oh.
special from Nick, but no, throws his weapon.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for it again, isn't he? There's an N6 from Snipes, vintage Snipes. There's a nail. He's gonna go for another. Oh, Nick has him on a tight ropes. Nick goes for a ground pound on stage.
All
Maybe
of
to
it.
try and bait something in.
Yeah.
Nick's special doesn't hit.
Ooh,
There's
I
a
see
nail.
Snipes was trying to
Whip it
prime
through.
for it.
Oh, both for recovery. Nick needs his elimination. There it is. And back in the same position. You were saying that earlier. He's back in this position. And low-key, this might be Nick's best position. We'll see it now. If he
Yeah.
just plays really good
mean,
on the ropes.
Even with the blaze set, I mean, he won that one from the ropes. He won that one from the clutches here. He needs to lock in. He needs to avoid getting hit
my
at all.
goodness.
But the Dare into Sayer connects.
Oh,
Knife sends him over. Okay,
but
stuffs the
Snipes
recovery. Picks up not the
One
spare.
sig.
Goes for a side sig
One
perhaps.
sig.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
Nick is
good
gonna get the
read from
punish, a
Nick.
3-piece combo. Nothing more.
It's
Big
just
stick
that he
connects.
locks it way too late. It seems like he finally finished up reading Snipes' book and locks in when it's like so freaking late, bro. Like, he needs to lock in earlier. He needs to lock in ASAP. You play 2 games against him. If you don't get the first stock now, you don't win this.
Yeah, I feel
There's
like
no way. And bloody hell, Nick wins this if he doesn't get the first stock.
I mean, we saw Nick. This is the second game in a row where he brought it down to last stack position where he was legit down a whole entire stock. I feel like it's definitely doable. But like you mentioned, we need to see a better start from him. He cannot be letting Snipes get such of an early lead because it's haunting him in the long run. It's not working out for him in the long run. So we need to see Nick lock in really here at the start of this game. If he can get a lead at the start, that would be huge. If he can at
What
least
do you
go
think about this
even,
map change?
I think it.
We finally have a map change.
Yeah, we do have a match.
It's
We're going over to
brown.
Western. Yeah, we're going over to Western Air Sample. We're still getting, I mean, 2 platforms. It's gonna, you know, help out Nick a little bit here, perhaps. But I don't know. It's you also have some
No,
short
Nick, don't go
walls.
out
Hold
there.
up.
Now go out there. Let's get that Nick special, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, Nick is gonna have to try to see if he can get some sort of early lead here, or you know, at least go even with Snipes, which he's not going even at the
Yeah.
moment. But he needs to have a good start here, because if he doesn't, it's gonna be looking like it's gonna be Snipes' game. The weapon throw connects and leads to the knockout. Snipes takes the first stock.
It's so bad for Nick. I wish this was closer, but like I said, it's just not. He's not on Snipes level. I feel like nobody's on Snipes level in this whole tournament in 1v1 other than Hades.
Yeah.
And he beat Hades.
Yeah.
It was close, but he did beat Hades. Snipes is just on another playing field. He's above everybody else. This man is scary.
Yeah, he's definitely scary here. I mean, he's showcasing right now why his team has 2 wins under their belt. He's showcasing right now why they're shaping up for a 3rd win right now. It's 2-0 in this 1v1 tiebreaker, folks. And all Snipes need is 1 game. He needs 2 stocks, and he's shaping up for that right now. But Nick gets a recovery, sends him up into heavens, going for the Nick special. It doesn't connect. The weapon throw into the recovery. Snipes looking for the exhausted, and it connects. And Nick in once again a position where he's on the last stock and he has his egg 3. I mean, the story, the games are looping. The game 1 resulted in the same way from game number 2, and the game 3 is looking in a similar fashion here.
Lovely weapon throw from Nick. Lovely weapon throw
But look
from
at the
Nick.
position.
He needs to lock in.
I feel like we've seen this again. Like, this is the third time we're seeing
we
this.
always see this. No, he's playing a little bit more aggressive though. This is bad from Nick. Nick, this is still. Oh, wait it out. Side stick misses though. Nick, if you get in the mission right now, you got
it's over.
no.
It's over. It's over.
Get the fuck out of here! Oh my god! Knife showing. Yeah, it doesn't matter who we're against. As long as I'm on the team, we win. Holy moly. 3-0. This man is a demon. No, this man is the devil himself in this tournament. Who is gonna stop him?
Who is going to stop him, indeed, because their team just got 3 wins in a row. A hat trick, baby. And that's all because of Snipes. I mean, pushing it to the 1v1s. But you know what? You got to give up to Nick, man. He pulled up a hella performance here today. You know what? Team #Free Mack, they had a great run. But you know what? I mean, to fight up against Snipes' team, definitely, I mean, it was... Coming into this one, we mentioned it from the start. If they didn't get a 2-0, it might have been grim for them, and we saw why.